Welcome to Rodeo Austin. How you feeling out there tonight? Make a little noise. Let me know you're alive one time. There you go. Welcome, everybody. Wayne Brooks here on behalf of my partner as well, Randy Corley, saying welcome to the rodeo. We have a great show planned for you tonight. The Grand Champion Steer Selection. That's a mouthful, right there.
That's easy for you to say, huh?
Some of the greatest cowboys in the world, some great bucking horses, and a big sack full of money.
You know, when you talk about the money and the format of this great rodeo at Rodeo Austin, one of the most exciting formats we have in the sport in the PRCA, and the money side of that, well, that's pretty heavy too. You know that, about $570,000 that'll be given out in this run of this rodeo. So that's big time rodeo all the way.
Big time, big time. So tonight, if you picked tonight as the only night to come, you picked a great night. Our entertainer's awesome as well. But I have a favor to ask of you. Right down below this announcer stand, there's some new guys in the rodeo business. You're great, the great talented young guys in our game, some of the best we've ever had. But it's their first time to Austin, Texas. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what our rodeo fans are like, or the building, or the sound, and things like that. So for the new guys that are here, whether they're on that end of the arena or this end, makes no difference. Do me a favor, will you? On the count of three, everybody stomp your feet, hoop and holler, and cheer them on one time. Let them know how it sounds in Austin, Texas. You ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Wow. You know, that is an awfully nice sound. I got to tell you something, though, as we get set to go. Before we go to all of what Wayne was just talking about, we feel it's only right that we ask the blessing of our Lord upon all of us that are joined together right here. And you know, it's kind of a nice thought when we realize we live in a country that we are free to pray together. You know, I thank the men and women who serve in the armed forces of America, because everybody, they give us that freedom. How about our salute to them? Join me. Our gracious and heavenly Father, we come to you tonight and ask your mercy and your forgiveness, and ask you to watch over us, to be with us. We give many thanks to you. Thanks for your blessings in the families we have. Thanks for the health that we have and the opportunity to live in a lifestyle that we so enjoy. And we ask favors, the likes of, if we would, please place your guardian angels here around this arena. We ask you to look after these great athletes, the cowboys and the cowgirls. We ask you to watch over our great livestock and the great fans that join us here as well. And I guess, in all honesty, the greatest thank you we have is to thank you knowing we have everlasting life with you, believing in your word and your Son, Jesus Christ, in whose name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you for being part of that with us. Oh, look at the proud Americans as they stand in our grandstands tonight. Look around. There's a lot of proud Americans, and I can feel a little bit of that pride in America as that flag comes around. You know, that beautiful flag doesn't need much of an introduction, because if you think about it, that flag does not belong to Washington, D.C. That flag belongs to every one of us, every American in the world. If you look closely, you can see the fingerprints of all Americans on that flag. But you know what? Coming off of what Randy said a moment ago in the prayer about the fighting men and women of America, there's a lot of veterans in our grandstands tonight. Nobody ever said we need to bring that flag in quietly. Give Old Glory the welcome that she deserves. What do you say?
Boy, that is a beautiful sound, and we have another beautiful sound that's about to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to open your hearts and open your voices. And what do you say we join together as an American choir, as I call on the very talented Casey Graham to lead us in our national anthem. Casey.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a beautiful sound, Miss Graham. Thank you for that. Miss Lancashire and that beautiful American flag. Way to go.
Nicely done. What do you say we take a look right to the buck and shoots and think about our cowboys and the bareback riding?
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the bareback ride, and one of the most physically demanding events in rodeo. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of pressure.
All righty. They get ready to go. The Boot Barn brings us our first event. There's over 8,000 pairs of boots right here in Austin at the Boot Barn. It's an 8-second ride. How about this Texas cowboy that's about to start it out?
Here's a $1 million bareback rider to kick off our performance tonight. From Waller, Texas, a former Resistol Rookie of the Year, and a bucking horse called Feather Delight that they're already winning a nice check on right here at Rodeo Austin. The more noise you make, the harder the Cowboys try to win. Let your hair down a little.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Attaboy. Whoa. Holy cow, what a way to kick off a performance, huh? I like that a lot. Welcome to our Cowboy Lifesavers. Shandon Stalls, Brent Sutton are here. Nice ride. 69 is how they started off. We want to be in the high 70s or the 80s to try to get back for the semifinals here at Rodeo Austin.
All righty, while we watch that taking place, again, thank you to Camper Clinic 2 and our instant replay board. One of the hottest young cowboys in our game today is this California man, R.C. Landingham. He went to the Wrangler NFR for his first trip last year. He won $107,000 in just 10 days. Ship shapes the bucking horse. Hey, they got to hear you a little during the ride. Go right ahead. Well, that is a long, lanky talent. He won the long round right here 1 year ago, so he knows how good Rodeo Austin can be. And he's going to be pretty solid right now. 80 and a half on the ride. 80 and a half.
That's a little better. That's what we were looking for right there. Let's move to shoot number 3 now for one of the great new young talents in our business, Grant Denny from Nevada. He's got a horse that's a bucking horse stud called Saguaro. And with the right kind of bloodlines, little Painted Valley blood running through his veins, that doesn't hurt anything. We've watched this young talent right here qualify 4 times to our college and national finals rodeo. We knew at an early age he was going to be one of our stars, coming from the junior ranks to high school rodeo to college rodeo. And he's a great skier, too. Great, great, talented young guy right here. I love to have that. Getting set. All right, let's do it again, Austin. Let's do it again.
I was taking
Oh, boy.
Long about a Saturday night.
Hang on, Grant. Hang on.
Rubbed up, just relaxing in the sun, thinking everything was all right.
Oh, buddy. How'd you like to get on about 100 of those a year to make a living? That's exactly what our professionals do. A 73 score is how it's going to shake out for him. 73 for Grant tonight. We're going to give you a look at replays all night long. Welcome to Camper Clinic 2, 34 years of RVs right here in Austin. Thank you to Camper Clinic for doing that. Well, only 3 guys are tough enough to be part of our bareback riding here tonight. Our scores are going to remain the same in the top spot, 82.5. Folks, if you've enjoyed it, that's a tough event. How about a hand for all 3 of our bareback riders putting their stuff on the line tonight?
So you know what's kind of fun is we show you a lot of great cowboys, and we go beyond that with a lot of pretty ladies that are involved in our game as well. We have the royalty that you're about to meet right now. Let's lead it off with our Miss Rodeo Austin Princess. Say hello to Chanel Wagner as we bring her on. Our lineup includes Miss Rodeo Austin. How about a welcome to Kendall Pierce? And last and not least, it is Miss Rodeo America. That happens to be Lisa Lagashar. She is a former royalty of Rodeo Austin and a Miss Rodeo Texas as well. Collectively, for the job they do, what do you say we pay off all of our ladies out here tonight, huh?
Well, I'm sure you realize that such a big part of Rodeo Austin is the livestock portion of Rodeo Austin. It's a big, big deal, and we've had more entries this year than ever before. So now as we head down to the arena, this is a very special night for a lot of kids and a lot of families. The Grand Champion Steer selection is going to happen right here in front of your eyes tonight. So we'll recognize this special group of kids as a year of hard work comes to a close, and as they get set to enter the arena, I'll let you know on my right-hand side will be all of our division champions, and on my left-hand side will be the reserve division champions. Let's meet them, Randy.
All righty. We lead it off, and we're going to ask you to hold your applause at all times till after we're done. Our champion British, and it will be Robert Stevens, Comanche FFA. And the reserve champion British, that is Bryceland Patchkey from Idalou FFA. The champion Shorthorn, it is Brooklyn Tyson, New Home FFA. The young lady comes in. The reserve champion Shorthorn, that is Wyatt Weineke from Toller FFA. Our next breed will be that of the champion Bremen. The Bremen, and Allison Schrader presents the champion Smithson Valley FFA. Our reserve champion Bremen is Caitlin Kempen of East Central FFA. The champion ABC, the American Breed Cross, and that is going to go to Brandon Woelfel from McClellan County 4-H. And our reserve champion ABC is Haley Moore from Roby FFA. Our champion next is the AOB Black or all other breeds. This is Cameron Choate from Hubbard FFA. The reserve champion is going to Miss Gracie Moore of Lampasas FFA. And our champion AOB other color, all other breeds, it is Michaela Grady, Johnson County 4-H. And the reserve champion is going to Jagger Horn of Abilene FFA. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is an exceptional group, and each exhibitor has worked tirelessly over the past year to get to this day. All of the talented people here deserve blue ribbons and a spot at our youth auction. I'd like to also take a moment to recognize and to thank the students and advisors of Texas Tech University, Blinn College, our Rodeo Austin volunteers right along with that for all helping us have a great Junior Market Steers show. Thank you for all that you do for Rodeo Austin and for the youth of Texas.
I'll tell you a job that I would not want to have, and that would be the judge. We're talking about 800 steers before it's all said and done that this man has to decide who the best of the best is. So as we introduce our judge, past couple of days he's been working hard. This is a welcome back to Mr. Jack Ward. He is currently the Executive Vice President of the American Hereford Association, where he's been working for 14 years. Not new to the show ring, Mr. Ward has been judging livestock for 30 years, even though he only looks like he's 35, huh? And all the way across the United States and 6 different countries. He comes to us from Missouri. Would you slap your hands together and please welcome Mr. Jack Ward, our judge.
I have got to ask our judge right now, Mr. Ward, in your selection, what is it that goes through your mind?
Well, yes, thank you very much, and I do appreciate the opportunity to come back, and as you mentioned, and I talked to these young folks before we came over here this afternoon, that they are representing all the kids that had the opportunity to come and show at Rodeo Austin. It is a tireless job. They've been working with these calves, as you said, for a good long time. And it's the fortunate ones that get to make it in this arena and represent them, and I would tell you that I'm very proud of them because they've done it very, very well. When we look at a market steer, it's a combination of things. These are market steers, so they have to have muscling and finish. They're cattle for me that need to be structurally correct on their feet and legs, and it is a bit of a show, so they got to look good. They got to have some presence and style to them, and these steers do that very, very well. So again, my thanks to everyone here at Rodeo Austin for inviting me back. It's been a tremendous pleasure, a real honor. I'd ask that you give all of the kids that showed steers, market steers at Rodeo Austin, a very, very nice round of applause, and we'll get you a champion reserve.
Well, it is time in the selection now of our grand champion. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be Michaela Grady, Johnson County 4-H, the champion AOB, other color, all other breeds. As Michaela moves up, the reserve champion of that breed will move across to this side now, taking that spot. We will get the picture. And I believe that we are about to select our reserve champion. Wow, how about that? It is going to be the AOB all other color again, receiving the reserve champion. That is Jagger Horn of Abilene, FFA.
I'll tell you what, a great opportunity for all of you that are here tonight to get involved with our kids is right around the corner. I'm talking about the youth auction, Friday, March the 24th at the Bullock, Texas State History Museum in downtown Austin. 414 exhibitors and their projects, including the steers that you've seen tonight. They'll be selling starting at 9 a.m. And if you own a business and you want a tax write-off, here's a great way to do it. Send a kid to college. Put a little money into our youth auction and our youth program by getting your checkbook out and helping these kids. They're great kids. They've been working hard at this project for a long, long time. Many of them, all their lives, they've been waiting to be in this position. So we'll see you at the youth auction Friday, March the 24th, Bullock, Texas State History Museum, downtown Austin.
Hey, you know what? At Rodeo Austin, they're right here in this alley. How about one time from all of us to all of those great exhibitors on their cattle? Man, that's an awful lot of work, you know that? All righty, Big Man's event is next up on the schedule.
All right, as we take a look at the Bulldoggers riding in and getting ready to go in the Big Man's contest, this is going to be down in a 3 and a 4 second pen of cattle here this afternoon.
Welcome to AMD Advanced Micro Devices, a leading local technology company. And then as our Cowboys make their way to the far end of the arena, I want to introduce you to the third member of our broadcast team. He is your funny man, your barrel man, your man in the can. He comes to us from Kansas. Everybody say hello, if you would, to Justin Rumford. Hi,
Turn
Justin.
it up. Let's turn up on a Thursday. You guys want to turn it up a little bit? Because we've started off a little bit dead tonight, all right? And I know it's still midweek, but guess what? The weekend is right around the corner, right, everybody? And tonight, Bobby Bones and the Raging Idiots are in the hizzy. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so tonight, just to get this kicked off, I tried this 2 nights ago, and it wasn't very good. But tonight, I feel like we could pull it off, because you guys are happy people, right? Like, really happy people? All right, we're going to try this little singing deal like we did 2 nights ago, and it didn't work. It better work tonight. Everybody should be singing, okay? If the person beside you is not singing, pour your beer in their lap. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Everybody sing now. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Everybody. A little louder. Your face will surely show. Okay, verse number 2. If you're ugly and you know it, clap your hands. You guys are safe. The ugly people are on this side, okay? No, just kidding. Round of applause, guys. That was good. We're happy people. Go on with the bulldog and backflip into the arena. Just kidding.
Yeah, right. All righty. We'll have a lot of fun with Justin before this night is out. I can promise you that. And speaking of having a lot of fun, and as you said, ADM brings it our way, how about this Minnesota Cowboy, J.D. Struxness, went to the Wrangler NFR this year. 10 days, Rodeo Austin, he made $129,000. That's some pretty good money. I don't care what you do, Justin.
That's cool.
And you know what? He had a lot of fun for 10 days doing it. You didn't hardly ever see him. Here's when you see him without a smile. He's concentrating. The rest of the time, he smiles a lot. NFR this year before, he won our Resist All Rookie of the Year award.
And no pressure if you're on the big screen behind the Cowboy. No pressure. Nobody's looking.
Yeah. Got him. I need a little help right about now. Let him know we're still cheering, okay? The old coach is right there to help him. That was OLE, by the way. Old coach. Now I found out we broke a barrier. We didn't even want to have to hit on that rule, but you've got to allow a head start to the stock. 8.7 is now 18-7. It's a 10-second penalty for the broken barrier.
That's all right. Pay him off anyway. Everybody clap. Yeah. Yeah, tell him thank you. There we go.
Yeah, that's all right. So let's get a quick peek at the leaderboard because we have had some blazing fast times. 3.8, couple 3.9s. Everybody at Rodeo Austin gets one chance to get back to the semifinals and the finals. The last 3 nights at Rodeo Austin, March 23rd, 24th, 25th. That's next weekend, not this weekend, but the next. That's the semifinals and the finals. That's where the lion's share of the money is. That's where the big bucks are. So everybody's trying to get into that top group. As of right now, you're going to have to be around 5 seconds flat or faster to get into that top group. It's been very, very tough. We're going to let you know of a couple of brand new things around the grounds that are new this year. I know one of your favorites.
I'm going to tell him about it while he gets set because you get it all the time. That is the new craft beer garden.
You like beer, don't you?
Well, you know, it's kind of like me and old Tom T. Hall.
I like beer.
I like beer. There it is.
Here we go. That is it right there.
Ben's on it.
Shane Hadley of Stephenville, Texas. Nod. Oh, boy. Well, that did not work the way it's supposed to.
Not today.
Justin, you'll be happy to know about the next new thing on the grounds. HEB has their very own tent. It's called the Tastes, with an S on the end, Tastes of Texas.
Taste of Texas.
So what you can do, and I'm not trying to say anything, but you could go in there every day and taste new food from HEB.
Yeah, you're saying that because I'm chubby. I get it. You want to tell the chubby guy where you could get free food, all right? But I'm not alone. Where's all the chubby people? There's a lot that didn't yell. Okay, a lot of liars up in here.
Stop it. All right.
Just saying, loud and proud.
Let's go to Fort Pierce, South Dakota. Year before last, He won our Resisto All-Around Rookie of the Year award. This is Jace Melvin to get ready. A year ago right here, he won the semifinals into the playoffs. So here's another guy who knows what it's all about to be kind of a winner right here at this great Rodeo Austin. And by the way, there's an offside guy here. We'll talk about him in a minute. Jay?
Ooh, ow!
Ow.
Ouch.
Well, he springs up, but we can make that walk back a little nicer. How about we don't let him leave here feeling totally bad? That's kind of our rule of thumb.
Look at this. Did you see that? Ow. Man, that looked painful.
Yeah.
That guy tackles like he plays for the Oklahoma Sooners right there.
Whoa.
Whoa. We can say that in Austin, right, everybody?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I rearranged that. Okay.
We got the whole crew in our arena tonight. Welcome to Jake and Taylor Butler, helping run cattle out. Standing right next to our cowboy pickup man is also the littlest cowboy in the arena. In the kind of yellow-colored chaps, light-colored hat, that's Slade Stalls. He's just 8 years old, and he's one of our next-generation cowboys that'll be helping us out. Let's go to a two-time High Point champion of Canada, Morgan Grant, Didsbury, Alberta, Canada. He's the reigning High Point champ. What that means is whoever wins the most money in more than one event wins that title.
Nope.
What is going on here?
Ride right by.
Something's wrong.
Something is very wrong.
Big time.
Justin, we got to change the luck in the arena somehow. Some way.
We're about to get one caught right here.
You think it's going to happen?
Positivity.
Right here, right now.
Right, this very next guy, I guarantee it.
Okay, I'm with you. Gary Gilbert?
And I feel real positive, and because I see the positivity, especially like when he backs in the box, look at the people. There's like a double date action going on right behind, and they're so happy and they're positive. I think their positivity is going to roll into the arena. Okay, get ready. Everybody look at the big screen. There's two couples right there. If this guy misses, it's their fault, and we're all going to boo you, okay? Except for the blonde chick. You're cool, all right? Hey, girl. No pressure, Gary.
All right. Gilbert, South Dakota, but makes his home now down in Florida. Anybody from Florida here tonight? How about that?
That's what I thought.
That's Parrot Heads. Buffett fans. All right, Gary, got him. Austin, help him. There. See, you put the people on the spot and it all came out. No, he broke the barrier.
I'm sorry.
Why'd you do that, Gary?
Gary's sorry.
So sorry.
That's not Gary.
Oh, man. Oh, that one.
One more time, though. Round of applause for Florida. And then, one more time. Where's the Florida people at? I did a rodeo in Florida. I love Florida. You know why I love Florida?
Why?
There's only two types of people that live in Florida.
What's that?
Old people and their parents, okay?
No.
Burn, baby, burn.
That's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
true. All right, let's try it with Matt Reeves. Cross Plains, Texas. He is ranked number 15 in the world right now at ProRodeo.com in the race for the World Championship. There's thousands of cowboys in our business. Top 15 guy right here. I'm going to bet all my money on this man. Come on, come on. Now you're waiting for me to tell you there's a penalty, right? No penalty. How about 4.3? Attaboy.
Hey, and don't forget, Matt Reeves is on Netflix at Cowboy Christmas. It's an awesome show. You seen it?
I haven't seen it, no.
If you guys have Netflix, check out Cowboy Christmas. It follows Matt Reeves over the 4th of July. It's actually a pretty cool show.
That ought to be good.
I know two guys of your age probably don't know what Netflix is, but it's still it's on what's called the internet. Okay?
Do I get it on my flip phone?
It's really starting to catch on.
All right, really starting to catch on. Brad Johnson, he'd like to start catching on right about now. From up in Rivas, South Dakota, the home country, he is in the Badlands circuit, made up of North and South Dakota. in the PRCA as he gets set to ride in and go to work for you right now. Watched him win some great rodeos in and among them in his own circuit. The days of 76 and Deadwood. Take a look. He's watching down. They like everything standing right. I started to talk about the hazer just a minute ago, and I think Matt's over there now. If you don't have a good guy on the offside of that steer, your odds of making money are just about nullified. Johnson's got him. And again, there is no penalty. You're looking at a 4.5 and another nice run.
Pretty smooth, pretty smooth. So by applause, don't raise your hand. By applause, I got a couple questions for you. Ready? How many folks are here by applause watching their very first live rodeo ever? Make some noise. First timers, let me hear from you. Where are you? Well, quite a few, quite a few. All right, how many are from out of state? Even though you live here now, make a little noise with your hands if you're from outside the state of Texas. Let me hear how many folks are in here for that. Cool. All right, now don't lie to me. You got to be honest. How many people in this building tonight are proud to say you are born and raised in the state of Texas? Let me hear from you. Good. So I just want you people to know it's okay to cheer for the Texas guys a little more than the rest, okay? If you don't know when to cheer, watch Justin. He'll tell you when. He'll show you when, okay? Here comes Bill Pace, Stephenville, Texas. So,
Yeah, look there. What?
there you go. Now you're catching on. Now you're catching on.
Can I try it one time?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Bill Pace from Stephenville, Texas. Ha-ha. All right.
Now you're catching on.
Dig it.
Yeah.
Cool. That's fun to do, by the way.
Get everything right. Get everything set. The horses, the steer, the cowboys all together. Sometimes it works and sometimes it does not. But I will tell you this. Every cowboy and cowgirl you watch in this arena tonight, they all pay an entry fee. Every one of them. And at a rodeo this size, it's a pretty healthy entry fee too. So when you see them riding out of the arena like they're doing right now, some of them have smiles on their face and some not. But it's always nice to tell them thanks for coming to Rodeo Austin anyway, isn't it? You bet. What a great team of steer wrestlers tonight. Thanks, guys. Smooth and fast run, 4.5. I like that. I'd like to tell you, brag just for a second. Allow me to brag for a second. What we do at Rodeo Austin, when we make a profit, the profits don't go into some rich guy's pockets, okay? It goes back into the pockets of the youth of Texas. We help kids go to college. That's what we do here, okay? This past year, with monies put together to buy animals and send kids to college and scholarships, we paid out over $2 million to the youth of Texas from right here at this event. So we're pretty proud of that. How do we do it? It's with 1,000 volunteers. 1,000. That's a lot. I want to introduce you to one right now. He's the main volunteer because that fellow right there, we've stolen him away from his business at Capital Cleaners, his friends, his family, for literally thousands of hours. Would you welcome the president of Rodeo Austin, Mr. Eddie Ledesma is our president. And I have one more introduction for you. It's a beautiful young lady that she is one of 140 scholars that's going to college right now on a Rodeo Austin scholarship. She's from San Antonio. She attends Blinn College down in College Station. And she wants to obtain an agricultural and food law degree. Would you welcome our scholar tonight? That's Kylie Patterson here. Welcome, Kylie, and congratulations to you. Keep your eye on the big screen. One of our fan favorite events is coming your way next.
savings by the horns at the one store, born and raised right here in Texas. And to do that, down to the dirt we go with my partner, Randy Corley.
Well, don't you know how much fun it is to be involved in the HEB Mutton Bustin' down here? How many Mutton Bustin' fans are joining us out here tonight, huh? How good is that? What do you say we get ready to lead it off? Now, every one of them is going to get a score. And we're going to start with Philip Savins. Philip comes from Round Rock, 7 years old. He's a young man. Philip, you're our lead-off mutton buster. And the gate cracks and the crowd goes wild. Now. Wow. I'm not sure that Philip wasn't squeezing him a little hard. How about a 74-point ride for Philip to lead it off? All righty. Now we're going to go to Clementine Sullivan from Austin. This is a young lady. Ladies. Yeah.
Oh, boy. That was pretty good.
And the ladies rule. 80 points on the ride for Clementine. Let's go to Round Rock, and our next rider, Easton Perez, 6 years old. Okay, boys. Get it back. All right, boys, you got it back. 81 points for Easton, new leader. It is. What? It is a young lady to get it back again. Ashlyn Hunter from Liberty Hill. Okay, Ashlyn. We're ready. Ashlyn set to go. Look at this.
Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you?
Let me tell you this. That young lady doesn't give up. 79 for Ashlyn on the ride. It is another young lady, Alexa Moy, 7 years old. Alexa, let's do it. Doggone it. That put a whole new meaning to stop, drop, and roll. So we got a 77 on the ride for Alexa. And we have a young man, Nash Terrell, who comes from Kyle. 7 years old. Come on. Look at here. He said he's going to hold that sheep and show him next year. Oh, did you like that? 82 points. He's gone to the lead. Okay, Samantha, Santana, Kyle, Texas. Here we go, ladies. Whoa. Man. That was a pretty darn good ride. It's 80 points. Nice job for Samantha. Okay, let's take a look at Elena Tuhick. Comes from Manor, 5 years old. Come on, Elena, the ladies need the read back. Woo! Whoa! Whoa!
Wow. Man, oh man.
The ladies are ruling again. 85 points on that wild ride. There's only a couple to go, and they're all ladies, so the ladies are going to win. This is Savannah Petrosky, 7 years old, from Columbus. So you see, Savannah rides Australian style down under. That's worth 80 points, though. Nice ride. And our final mutton buster for HEB. This is Tula Murphy from New Braunfels. Let's go, Tula. Well, we had a very nice start. She did a nice job. And 76 points coming up on that ride. Okay, so here's the deal. All of the kids, I don't want to be in the way of the camera. Every one of these kids is going to get a trophy from HEB. Every one of them gets the trophy. They did a beautiful job. They also have joining us tonight, by the way. Yep, Gene Patalik. I'm sorry, Gene Patalik. I was thinking of the basket. Has got an HEB Texas Tough gift bag that's going to go to the mom and dad. There is a beautiful buckle that is going to go to our champion. Let's look back across it with an 85-point ride. Elena Tuhig of Manor. Where's Elena? Elena is number 48, is that right? Here's Elena. Come here a minute, Elena. Hang on just a minute. We're going to talk first, all right? You don't need to get down. I'll get down, okay? Let's hold this a little lower, first off, and then I want you to turn. You see that camera? You just look at that camera, okay? You're looking at the screen. Look at the camera. Okay, you did a nice job. First off, let me see you smile. Look at the camera. Give us your biggest smile. There, I knew we had that coming, huh? You are an awful pretty young lady. How old are you?
5.
So do you go to school?
I'm in kindergarten.
Oh, really?
Okay.
That's all right, though, because almost everybody goes through kindergarten. Do you know that? So do you have fun in school?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. You got a lot of friends?
Yes.
You got a lot of kids in the class? There's a lot of kids in your class?
Yeah.
A lot of boys?
Yeah.
And do you know the boys at all?
I know all of the boys.
So, stop laughing over there, Barry. Do you know any one boy better than the rest of them?
Yes.
So is he like your boyfriend?
No.
I mean, kind of like, you're just really good friends is what I mean.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
If he asked you out to the dance, would you go to the dance with him? You kind of like this trophy, don't you?
Yeah.
If he were to ask you to a dance, would you go to the dance with him? Okay, that's good. You make him think about it just a little. Are you a pretty good dancer?
Yeah.
So if I had Ben put on a little music, you could show us how good you dance?
Yeah.
Ben, if you got anything, I'd like to see how good she dances. Awful good. Give us a few moves. Go ahead. How about that? You know, that was pretty good. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to make you talk anymore. You just did a beautiful job. Take a look right here. We have a beautiful buckle. You want to look at this? Let me show you where it's at. We're going to show it on the big screen. Hold on just a second. I want everybody to see it. See it up there?
Yeah.
All right. Would you like that buckle? Yeah. You know what? Because you rode so good and because you danced for us, how about we just give you that buckle? You won it. How about it? Nice job, Elena Tuhig. That's your buckle now. And, of course, the HEB gift bag is going to go out to your folks. That is HEB Texas Tough gift bag. Gene, thank you for being out here with us. Appreciate it. How about it for this good-looking young lady? She dances awful good, too. I like that. How about it for all of our mutton busters and our thanks to HEB. While the kids are going out, one of our great friends, a great friend of mine, there we go, great friend of mine is joining us. I got a chance to see him over here. His name happens to be on the office building. How about a nice welcome to my friend, Dr. Charles Graham. Dr. Graham, thank you for all you do for Rodeo Austin. Your support.
A great supporter and a great friend, and there's one reason. Well, not just one, many reasons, but we are the number 5 biggest indoor rodeo in North America. We're a big, big deal here in Austin. And one of the reasons that we got to be that way is because of our format. We have one of the greatest formats in the world of rodeo. Watch this, I think you'll understand a little bit better.
Come with me now.
Rodeo
Rodeo Austin brings you an action-packed bracket-style format with the world's top 96 athletes in each event competing for $570,000 in prize money. For the first 12 nights, the competition will be whittled down to the elite. Only the top athletes will advance to the playoff round, then on to the finals round for a chance to become the Ride for the Brand champion.
Come with me now. All righty, that's how it is. What do you say? Here come the Cowboys. Let's go.
Let the Cowboys ride against the wind. Against the wind. Let the Cowboys ride against the
Our only true team events coming your way right now. It's team roping.
It is team roping time. The pressure is on. The Cowboys have got good cattle to rope, and they go out in true style.
Oh, two men in the event. How about two great sponsors? They're in concrete. That's the Cabaza family, together with Texas First Rentals, committed to doing business the right way, and that's the Texas way, by golly. So Rowdy Reich of Arp, Texas starts us off with Ace Pierce from Washington, Texas. We're going to give you a look at that leaderboard from Big State Electric, probably right after this run, because, boy, just like the steer wrestling, we have had a lot of blazing quick times. 3-9, 4-5, some 4s, a whole bunch of 5 flat runs. And the name of the game for you first-time fans is rope 'em by the head, the neck, or the horns, turn left to get your healer. That's Ace Pierce on the left-hand side of your screen. He's got to rope 2 hind legs. That's the name of the game, and it's a lot tougher than these guys make it look. Come on, Ace, stick it on him. Oh, boy. Clean run, just double checking to make sure everything looks good. I think it is. How about a brand new leader? 3.8 seconds. Holy mackerel. I mean, he got him right on the corner. Wow. That was fast right there.
That was an awesome way to start it out here. You know that? Let's go to Lane Ivy and Buddy Hawkins. Find out if we can't do it again. Got a quick second thank you to our rodeo vets. Dr. Gola, Dr. Davison on hand with us. Enjoy their support out here as well. So something might be of interest to new fans. These ropes, folks, are not tied to the saddle. When a guy makes a catch, he takes the tail of the rope, a dally. They call it around the horn, a wrap to hang on to the stop, then the healer rides in. Ivy pitched that rope a country mile. Hawkins comes in, but it's got a penalty for having one hind foot. So a 5 and 2 goes to a 10-2 if you are riding them down along with us, and we hope that you are in our team roping.
So Westlake Medical is here, Mr. Rumford. Dr. Frosty Moore, Dr. Grayson Moore, Doug Ollie is here, and of course Dustin Moore is hanging out. That's the Moore family. We couldn't do it without them. Westlake Medical. Justin, if you got any ailments at all, now is the time to have them looked at, okay?
Don't even get him started.
Ryan Reed, Whitman, Arizona. Dugan Kelly, California. So if you ride out of the box a little bit too soon, you don't give the steer a head start, that's where the 10-second penalty comes from. And they did it, 14 and 7 with the penalty tacked on. You have any ailments?
No, I'm in good shape, thankfully. Yeah, but I've been down to see Dr. Moore.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to Anthony Lucia. He grew up in the rodeo business as an entertainer. He's had a rope in his hand since he was about 1 year old. He not only can handle team roping, he's one of the fanciest trick ropers you'll ever watch. Right now, he and his partner, J.C. Williams, are a lot more concentrated on the team roping side of it. You know, you got to put on the fact Anthony Lucia's a pretty good announcer, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. visiting with him about it before our performance tonight. He is just one of those all-around kind of guys. He can do it all. But a swing and a throw tonight is not going to work. If you want to come party with the Cowboys, there's one place to do it. Justin, there's a great band in there tonight. The 100X Club, brought to you by Plains Capital Bank. Great big nice tent. It's where the after party is. It's right out this big door on this west end of the building, I guess. West End, 100X Club. You going to go with me tonight? You're thinking about it, aren't you? Huh? Here's our team. World champion. That's kind of a good way to go.
Yeah, you don't get much better than that, do you? He's an Arizona man. Matt Sherwood is on the head side. He is probably one of the most consistent ropers there is in our game. His partner, second generation, that grew up in the roping business, Joel Bach, former Resistol Rookie of the Year. Pretty nice combination. Get it started. Matt's got him. Bach underneath on the backside.
There we go.
Thought we had him, but we came up with a penalty. 4 and 9 would have looked awfully good. 9-9 is not enough to get him back into the playoffs. How about the format here? You know, Justin, it's pretty cool. You got to compete for the first performances all the way up to 2 in the playoffs and 1 in the finals. So you got to be one of the top 16 Cowboys in your event to get it.
Here comes, and there's nothing wrong with a little bit of noise before the run. These are the reigning world champion team ropers right here. Give them a little Austin hello if you don't mind. Levi Simpson and the stunt double for Duck Dynasty, Jeremy Bueller. Fear the Beard on the Heelan side. They are the reigning champs of the world. These guys were awesome in Las Vegas for 10 days. And would like to do it again. They got out of town with almost $200,000 apiece at our Wrangler NFR. And it's rodeos like this that will get you there. Wow. And a broken barrier. 14-3. We got to do something to change the lock here a little bit.
I interrupted Justin a minute ago. Justin, my apologies.
Oh,
what
no.
were you going to tell us?
I was just thinking that, you know, if we needed to change the Carmen here, we could all do the new dance we just learned from the little girl that won the mud busting. We could all do the dance. You know what I'm saying? Have you guys ever seen that dance move before?
I don't think so.
I'm going to start doing that tonight. That and, of course, the wiggle. Look at that wiggle. See that? Ladies, the first 20 chicks that see me at the 100X Club get a free dance with all this, all right?
With all of this? Ow! How bad did that hurt?
I just pulled a hammy. Okay. I'm fine, actually. That was all part of my body. Bending.
East Bernard, Texas's Bull Austin is teamed up with Ty Arnold of Midway. That is the 2016 permit champion you see to the left side of that screen in our PRCA. Let's think right. Got the head. I need a little help for the healer. Austin, we broke a barrier again. Wow. That's a killer.
But
4-4 is 14-4. But what?
Round of applause for the coolest name tonight. Round of applause for Bulla. Could you imagine, like, if you're a mom and your daughter comes home from college the first semester and she says she's got a new boyfriend and the mom says, what's his name? His name is Bull Austin. Sounds like a dance. Put your drinks down, your hands together for the next dance of the night. How about right now for Bull Austin? You know? I've heard that somewhere.
You are not right. Number 2 in the world standings. Let's take a look at a team that I would bet my last $10 on to be smooth and fast. Luke Brown, Stephenville, Texas. Jake Long, Coffeyville, Kansas. Jake Long on the heel inside, the red shirt. He rides the 2016 Horse of the Year. It's voted on by the other contestants. Those horses can be worth over $100,000. And with one hind leg, it winds up a 9.3 tonight, 9-3. So, the very first team out kind of set the standards awfully high for the next 4 or 5 performances.
So
a change in the lead.
I'm not magic by any means, but I'm pretty sure Rowdy Racken and Ace Pierce are going to be back for the playoffs. They go to the top. 3-8. Nice job. Team Ropers can hear you. Let's go ahead and tell them that we like their part of our game of rodeo at Rodeo Austin.
Schmidt Electric has provided us with a little bit of funding to help send 2 people way up in high in the grandstands down to the dirt to sit right next to the stage for the concert. Yeah, extreme seats. Look around for the rodeo royalty, the queens. They are the ones that get to select who gets to go. Where'd they go? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Way up high, section MM over here. Did you find the winners? Is that them right there? All right, thank you to our queens. Congratulations, you are coming down for the extreme seats tonight for Bobby Bones and the crew. If you want extreme seats for the rest of the time at Rodeo Austin, ask for them at the ticket office. Special seating behind the announcer stand in the dirt for the concert, and you get to keep the chair when it's all said and done.
How cool is that? Let's go to the Buck and Shoot. Saddle bronc riding is our next event.
The race for the world title in the saddle bronc riding, with this tough bit of horses we have at the finals, it may come down to the brute strength.
Saddle bronc riders gonna get ready. Longhorn Network, they're televising the last 3 performances of Rodeo Austin. Ty Kirkland will be our first cowboy to go from Wells, Texas. There's an 84 in the number 1 spot. Stepper. This is a veteran national finals horse. Help him. Old Stepper will throw a little drop into the swells of that saddle. By the way, I don't know if you heard, that is a Texas cowboy in front of a Texas audience. That's always nice. And he is among the top 10, in fact, the number 7 spot, with a 77.5 point ride to lead it off as we go up above on that Camper Clinic 2 replay.
All the way down to chute number 6 on the far side, it's Tate Owens from Dublin, Texas. And all right, Tate, in the 80s is where the lion's share of the money is. High Lonesome is the bucking horse.
You broke my will.
Just right.
Gracious great balls of fire.
Ride for 8 seconds is rule number 1. Rule number 2, keep your free hand away. He did both of those, so we do have a score rolling in. 67-point ride, 6-7.
You know, you can see on the replay the gentleman with the rope in his hand. We are pretty proud of the fact the number 1 contracting firm in our game is the Butler & Son Rodeo Company. You just had a glimpse of Benny Butler. They have been awarded Stock Contractors of the Year. They've got World Champion Livestock. He and his son, Rhett, do an awesome job. You know that. Let's go to Lane Sterling. Buffalo, South Dakota. Pack Rat. This gray mare is an awful good horse. And for the Butler & Son, I got to salute our friends Jim Kinney, as Benny Butler and Rhett Butler will bring in some of their friends just to up the ante somewhat and make sure that they keep this as good as Rodeo Austin could ever be. All right, chute 5. Cowboys have no say on the animals they compete on. I think we touched on that earlier. But the better the horses buck, the better that score could be. 2 officials out on the front side as you look here. Glenn Sullivan on one side, Wade Berry on the other. Got it. Whoa! Well, I don't think there's any doubt that horse of Jim Kenny's bucks. Wow.
Yikes. So if you've got friends that are unable to make it to the rodeo with you here in Austin, let them know we're streaming live at rodeoaustin.com. Every performance, every night. Come to tune in on the World Wide Web and check us out. Let's go to Nick LeDuc now, Livermore, California. And Teton Babe is the name of the horse that he has. Now this horse is no day off. No day off. About jump number 3, this horse has a tricky little move. I don't know what it is. It's an awesome horse. If you can ride him for 8 seconds, I think you can get paid, and I think you can get some money out of the deal. But he's a tricky little son of a gun, hard to ride. That makes a big difference to our pro rodeo officials. Welcome to Mike Todd, Wade Berry, Glenn Sullivan, who are putting the points down, and those are the 3 men that'll decide where over $500,000 gets paid out here in the next, 10 or 11 days. Nick LeDuc, California. Let's help him. Pretend like he's a Texan. Yeah? All good, all good.
Ow.
Ouch.
Boy, I mean, he came down hard. There's no doubt about that. You mentioned our friends in the Justin Sports Medicine, and they are quick into that arena. Cowboy is up. That could be one of the nice sights we see here tonight. Take a look again, and boy, I mean, they hit hard. There is no doubt there's a lot of bumps and bruises involved, and I've watched that lanky California man make some incredibly good rides.
Wow. This is a rough and tumble world that we live in. I'll tell you what, he lost a stirrup during the ride. That means it's going to end up a no score. Folks, don't let him get out of here without a little bit more. Come on, how about just a little more for him? Nick LeDuc, you won't shake hands with a nicer guy in our business than that one right there.
I see Grayson Moore, Dr. Moore right along with him as well. All righty, let's go to a winner of our Wrangler National Finals. We talk about that great $10.5 million rodeo in Las Vegas. Cody DeMoss comes from Heflin, Louisiana. He has been to a dozen Wrangler NFRs in his storied career already. And he's right back among the top 10 in the world in the 2017 season. Cody Dakota Babe is a National Finals horse that they won a couple checks. Where are you? Austin, come on. And I might tell you this, he's one of the most polite cowboys in our game. Keep an eye on him as they set him on the ground. He'll give a tip of the hat to great fans out here and all they do. So that good bucking horse called Dakota Babe, they won a Ram truckload of money at our Wrangler NFR. And in Rodeo Austin, they're winning a Ram truckload of money as well. 86.5 to the lead.
Couple of high fives from the grandstands. There's your Big State Electric leaderboard. He is in the driver's seat at Rodeo Austin. Good job, Cody. Would you give a salute to all of our cowboys in the bronc riding, even the ones that did not get a score? We're still proud of them. Absolutely.
Wow. What a way to tap off a great bronc riding right there, huh?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? Okay.
When you just stroll out here, I get nervous.
I stroll out here because guess what? We are only one event away from my favorite time of the night, all right?
What's that?
So up to now, I haven't got to announce it. But after this next event, we get to give away free stuff, all right? Do you guys like free stuff? But, so I can't just give it away to anybody. So over the next event, I'm actually going to be looking in the stands who I think to deserve the fan of the night, all right? That's what I'm going to do. But just to kind of get to know you guys better, real quick, just a couple of questions. You guys still having fun on a Thursday night? Let me hear you. Okay. Now, I want to get to know you better, but before I can do that, you guys get to know each other, okay? Right now, everybody turn to somebody you don't know and introduce yourself. Everybody meet somebody real quick, all right?
Okay. All right. Make a new friend.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Somebody you don't know. Give them a hug if you want. Give them a kiss if you want.
No
all right?
kissing. No
Everybody.
kissing. No.
Everybody. So now that everybody's friends, I just got just a few more questions, okay? Just so I get to know you better, so this giveaway later in the rodeo is going to be that much better, all right? By round of applause, how many of y'all are the oldest child in your family? Where's the oldest ones at? Okay. Okay. We're getting to know each other, okay? How many of y'all are the babies, the youngest in your family? Okay. I would ask about the middle kids, but nobody cares, all right?
Hey.
I'm one of them, okay? So don't forget, as well. Sir, is that an important phone call? You can't be fan of the night if you got your phone out on farmersonly.com right now, all right? So as we go into this next event, if I say cheer, you better cheer loud, because after the tie-down open, we got free stuff coming at you. One more time, everybody, Thursday night. Sweet.
Tie-down roping is it. Coming your way.
Calf roping, well, the race not all that tight for the championship of the world.
Tie-down ropers are on their way in. They're brought our way by Farm Credit. They are the #1 source of rural financing in the United States. Let's take a look. Quickly, there's an 8-2 in the #1 spot as we go into it up on that leaderboard. And thank you again to our friends at Big State Electric, sponsoring the leaderboard. This is a veteran cowboy raised in our game. Clint Cooper comes from Decatur, Texas. How many veteran rodeo fans are here tonight? How many people, that have been years? You might well know his dad. His dad is an 8-time champ of the world, the Super Looper Roy Cooper. But don't take anything away from this guy. Already 5 trips to our Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Well, I mean, they get determined. They look, check to see that the livestock is standing right. You got to have everything as perfect as you can get it to the start of that run.
Good. Yeah. Get them up, get them down, tie up 3. That's the name of the game. There we go. 10 and 6, as long as that calf stays tied down for the right amount of time. Justin, I got a job for you. You can say hi to those folks, but I have another job for you when you're done.
What?
I want you to go meet the girl that's in the camera shot behind the ropers over there. She looks like she's a little uncomfortable. I think she needs you to go.
That's my favorite part, is just like the random screenshots
Right.
up there. Not me,
Right.
but like,
Right?
I love it when people aren't paying attention. Like, oh, the dude in the green, you just got busted right there, okay? If the person beside you is not paying attention, don't point to them. Like the girl on her phone right there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh.
Did you tell them the rules about the phone deal?
Yeah, I did, but it's not working out too well yet.
I see that.
Doesn't seem to be.
She won't let me have her phone.
Here comes Timber Moore from Aubrey, Texas. Again, for the second time tonight, we get to recognize the cowboy and the reigning horse of the year in their individual event, the tie-down roping. You can spend more than 6 figures on the right horse. There she is, Justin, right there.
She is like, oh my God, I'm on the big screen.
There she is. You need to go say hi. All right, come on, Timber. He's a Canadian titleist and an Aubrey, Texas man. No good tonight. When you go to the final weekend, you're going to love this deal.
What's that?
The Bulletproof Blowout. It is the party of the year in Austin, Texas. The 24th and 25th, Friday and Saturday night, next weekend. Every dollar that you tip, every dollar you spend to buy drinks, straight to the college fund to help send kids to college at Rodeo Austin.
Really?
We're going whether you know it or not.
You know, Justin,
What?
my partner doesn't think I go out enough. Do you know that?
Well, do you?
No, I mean, I'm okay. you know.
Hey, after this run, I want to test something with your announcers, all right?
Okay, you got it.
Something that's never been done in Austin, Texas.
Let's go to our all-around rookie titleist, the third generation California man, Taylor Santos. Has everything set.
There she is.
She's hiding from you.
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
I'll bet her name's like Jenny. Or maybe Tracy. I don't know. Is it Tracy? No?
No.
Okay.
No. Here we go. Taylor, gathered. This is a long-legged California man needs a little Austin help. Wow. You know, I just don't think the world knows yet how good that cowboy is. But he's showing them one run at a time. All is good. 8.6. He has gone to the number 2 spot at Rodeo Austin.
All right, here we go. You know what, everybody?
Yep.
So many times at rodeos, we ask our audience to clap, we ask them to cheer, we ask them to sing, we ask them to dance. We ask you guys a lot. You know what we've never done? Our rodeo announcers are both right up there, right behind the farm credit sign. We've never asked them to dance, all right? You guys want to see your announcers dance? Okay, after this next Cowboys, I want to see those two guys drop it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I got to tell you, that young lady in the button busting outdanced me by quite a bit.
Well, you don't know if you don't try. Do you think twerking came from nothing? You got to bust it out, all right?
Shank Edwards, Tatum, New Mexico. Let's pay attention to the show. Finished 30th in the world last year. Come on, Shank. All right, smooth, good. A little athleticism goes a long, long way when you're flanking 200-pound calves. Plus 10 because of riding down to the box a little bit too soon. 20 flat.
Okay.
Including the penalty. We'll welcome
Here we
our
are. Dance
veterinarians.
music. Everybody scream. Look at him up there. All right. Here we go. Anytime.
Just the two of us.
I don't think that's a real good song. You know, if my good friend Taylor Butler was up here, I would dance with her, all right? I'm not dancing with Brooks.
Is it because Wayne's pants are so tight he can't move?
He's got bling. He's got bling on his pants.
So does Fallon Taylor. That's cute. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's not on him.
What? Okay, you know what? We'll come back to that.
we don't need
Don't you
your
guys
help.
think we should go back to the announcers later in the rodeo? Let them get warmed up. Then, you know, work. Okay?
Seth?
Don't feel pressured.
You know, my only problem with doing that, I have no problem except it would be forever on video, and heaven only knows where it would show up.
Seth Cook from Weatherford, Texas. He won the all-around just up the road in Belton, Texas, here not very long ago. Steer wrestler, tie-down roper, he won them all in Belton. Hopefully he can have just as much success about 55 or 60 miles down the road. Seth Cook ready to go. Our veterinarians on duty, welcome Dr. Stephen Gola, Dr. John Davidson, together with our incredible team of ladies, Missy Schwartz, Tiana Wise, Dolly Riddle, all taking care of the numbers. This is not the way it's supposed to go. So Taylor Santos had a great run, 8.6. We can stay with that. We'll be all right. Hey, coming up tomorrow, by the way, Justin, tomorrow night, Randy Rogers' band is here. Tomorrow night. It's going to be a big night, I can promise you.
You know,
Randy Rogers.
do you notice how you've shifted us into a lot of talk?
Yeah, I know.
We got things we got to talk about. We don't have time to dance.
I think you. How many people say we have time to dance? Don't we have time? Everybody, we have time to dance, don't we? If you guys don't dance, we're all gonna boo you guys.
I just, whoops, they got me. I was just dancing.
That was not dancing. That's like
In Lance Creek, Wyoming, that was dancing.
you look like you have to use the restroom. That's not dancing, okay?
Let's take a look at our next talent to get ready for us right now. Tyler Thiel from Belle Fourche in the state of South Dakota. That is called, by the way, a piggin string that he has in his mouth right there. They carry the loop in their mouth. Almost every cowboy does it that way. They take the tail, see where it's tucked, kind of down around behind his back and into his belt. That is the most accessible place they have it to when they need it. I'm going to tell you folks, and I don't think all of you know it, these guys pay for the right to be here. Travel expenses, fees. When things don't go right, all they take home is what our fans would give them.
Hi, ladies. Welcome. Thank you for that applause. We do appreciate that. It's a girls' night out, huh, ladies? Yeah? Is it? How about Dennis Lutke now, Hempstead, Texas? As we come back to him, just a couple of more nights of our entertainers, Justin. Saturday night, Chase Bryant. Sunday afternoon, it's a 3 o'clock performance on Sunday afternoons. Kenny Rogers is going to be here on Sunday.
I'm kind of a fan. I might dance to Kenny.
On a train bound for nowhere,
There you go.
I met up with a gambler.
If you don't know the words to this, please leave. Okay.
Here we go. Dennis has got him caught. He could probably use a little help down there. Come on, Dennis. You can do it. You can do it. Plus 10 seconds for a penalty. So the long-legged kid from California, Taylor Santos, is going to walk away in the number 2 spot. That's a great place to be when you start thinking about getting to our Capital Cleaners Finals. That's who brings us the very final performance today. Folks, there's a lot of talent riding across that arena. You know what to do. Don't wait on us. Thanks, guys.
All right, so our partner's trying to rough us up a little bit out here. I can't believe that, but we're going to go back to him right now for kind of a fun thing. He kind of prefaced it a little bit ago. It is our fan of the night that he was talking about, and it is one of the coolest sayings in town. What is it, Justin?
We dig Austin!
Yeah.
See this? Austin Underground Inc., We Dig Austin, fan of the night, where we give you free things for having a good time, all right? Where we give you free stuff for having fun, everybody, all right? Now, which side should we do the fan of the night? On this side? Or what about my friends over on this side?
Wow, what a good crowd.
What? Over here? Or here? All right, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I feel like it's, no offense, but it's kind of louder over here, okay? So I'm not giving you guys this yet. Just hold this. I'm going to crawl up there. I need to come up with, just move your purse.
Careful.
Grab my hand.
Help him.
Grab
Help
my
him. Help him.
Okay.
Don't let him
I'm
crowd
okay.
surf.
I made it. Okay.
No crowd surfing.
I'm not going to crowd surf. That's too dangerous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give these 4 girls collectively the fan of the night. What?
Wow.
Hold on.
Wow.
Hold on. Really? What do you have to do? Do you guys trust me? We're going to do a trust fall into the stands for the Fan of the Night award, all right? Are we still cheering on this side, everybody? All right. Here's the thing. If I fall into the stands, you not only win Fan of the Night, you get to keep me if you catch me, all right? So
Look at them. They're ready.
on the count of 3, everybody count. 1, 2, 3. No, you know, I don't, you know.
Do
you
it.
guys,
They're ready.
I don't. Will you guys really catch me? Okay, we're going to do it.
You better do it.
We're going to do it. Here we go.
Better do it. Here we
Count
go.
of 3. No, hold, now, you guys know I weigh like 296 in real life. You know, on the internet it says 250, but. Okay, here we go. 1,
2, 3.
From the weird to the insane.
Ladies,
I'm okay. How about it for our fans of the night right there? the strongest ladies. I can't believe that worked.
You seemed a little hesitant, but I don't want the ladies to worry. They weren't the first ones that ever threw you back either.
My billfold's missing.
All righty. How about we get set to go to the ladies' part of our game in the barrel racing?
When you keep talking about races, the real race that's won by horses and cowgirls is the barrel race. The world's
And that is exactly what it is, a horse race with 3 turns thrown in the middle. Our rodeo royalty, they've got some fun free stuff from Sonic for you tonight. So let them know you want it as they come by. Thank you to Sonic. 65 locations around the city of Austin. Breakfast all day long. And the Conway family, they step up to the plate and hit the ball again. What a great partnership for the ladies of the WPRA. Sonic comes through every time.
Boy, don't they? And you're a fan, too, like all of us. Hey, speaking of a fan, we're all pretty big fans of our friends in Ram Rodeo. Take a look at that good-looking Ram truck that is making its way around right now. They have a whole lineup. They include in that the Raminator that is right out at their display as well. You need to go by their display. Not just to look at the trucks, but they've got a great fan incentive. It is called the Ram Sweepstakes of Rodeo. You can sign up at the display right outside of the building here. You get yourself signed up, and somebody in our game of rodeo is going to win a $70,000 voucher towards a new Ram vehicle. How nice is that? Wow. All righty. Are you set there, Wayne Man?
I'm ready. I'm ready. The name of the game is when they get around that third barrel to cheer them across the finish line. You've been cheering for Cowboys all night. How many are going to cheer for the Cowgirls right now? You ready, girls? Brittany Kelly from Paso Robles, California starts us off. Great camera shot down the alley. Top speed of one of these American quarter horses, about 25 miles an hour. They are moving. At a girl. Good, good. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. She just took over the #1 spot of the entire rodeo, 1541.
That's a nice way to lead it off. Let's go to a Texas lady. I said, let's go to a Texas lady. Davy King. Davy King comes from Decatur. She will come right. 1 and 2. Texas lady needs a little Texas help. Austin. $16.62. Might have been a little longer than what she wanted, no doubt.
Now we go to Pueblo, Colorado for our next barrel racer. It is Kelly Schnoffer. We've watched her finish in the top 30 in the world standings before. And just like the Cowboys, only the top 15 get to go on to Las Vegas and try to win that gold buckle that says World Champion on it. Come on, Kelly. We'll help you. That's a good turn right there. 2 more like that, you're going to be in the money. All right. Come on, Kelly. Push it. Push it. Oh, no. You can knock them all around. You just can't knock them down. 5-second penalty, 20.92.
Titleist from the Prairie Circuit of Rodeo from Nowata, Oklahoma. Tracy Nolan is next up on the clock. You know what, for the most part, the ladies of the WPRA are some of the best riders you watch in this arena. Oh, yeah. What about it? What about it? Austin, go! And that is a very solid run, I can tell you. 1575. 16 people will advance. She's in the number 7 spot.
Real solid run. Now to Britta Thiel, Belfouche, South Dakota. She is knocking on the door of the top 25 barrel racers in our world right now. This horse will fool you. He doesn't look like he's running that hard, but believe me, when it's all said and done, you'll find out that he does. Come on, Britta. Stretch him out a little. Stretch him out a little. All right, turn and burn. Turn and burn. Atta girl. 15 and 70. Putting her in the number 5 spot overall right now. Good job.
Next out from Arkansas. This will be Laura Kennedy. Ladies pay an entry fee and all of their travel expenses as well. Only chance to make any money back is by what they put together right here on their run. Thank you again to Sonic and the Conway family, as you said, such great supporters of our Rodeo Austin mission for the youth. Nice turn. That is 2 nice turns. You know what? This may wind up pretty good. So it is a 15.79. She will move to the top 10.
Boy, the track is hot tonight. Shaylin Leach now from Gunter, Texas. You can go to the left barrel first or the right barrel, either one. As long as you finish on the farthest one away as your number 3. Good, 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 good. All right, ladies, let's go. Oop.
Round, round, get around. I
Wow.
get around, yeah.
20 and 73. She was trying so hard to get that barrel to stand up, she nearly came out of the saddle.
That was a little wild. One lady yet to go, not just any lady. In 2012, she brought the gold buckle and the world title to the Lone Star State of Texas. Mary Walker will be the final gal down that alley, and she has been a fan's favorite in our game and is. Off 1, on 2, no. How about we let her know Texas is proud? A champ of the world, having a bad night. So it is up by 10, 26.03 for Mary on that run. Take a look back for the ladies. Brittany Kelly had a 15.41 as we check it up on our Big State Electric leaderboard. Moved them all down. How about the ladies? Let's give them a nice thank you for their part of our game as well.
How about them cowgirls? Boys ain't they something? Sure are some
Oh, we
proud.
love the cowgirls. Look at the kids coming down to the front row. Wow. What's the deal? Lots of kids here tonight, huh? Glad to have you, kids. Thank you to Ram Rodeo and our great representatives. The brand new Eco Diesel is the fuel-saving diesel motor of the future. 30 miles to the gallon. You want to do the supersonic section today?
You know what? I want to watch you do it just to see your mouth water.
You better turn around and decide which section you're sitting in. Know which section you're in, because right now we're going to give one whole section in the building tonight a free breakfast burrito from Sonic, and those are my favorites, I'll tell you right now. The supersonic section tonight is section FF, right over here. Yeah. Free breakfast burritos for everybody. Stay in your seats. We'll bring you the coupons. Thank you to Sonic.
In the bull riding competition, normally it's man against beast, but here at this year's national finals, it's been the beast battering the buckaroos.
Presented by our friends at Coors. Let me see everybody get your hands going to the music. Come on, we got to liven it up. Nicely done. Thank you to the camera work. We're right down in that buck and shoot. Second generation talent. Tanner Boswell from up in Rapid City, South Dakota. Record Racks hat trick. Boy, this bull is electric. We watched him win a round in Waco at the All-American National Finals. Let's get some money at Rodeo Austin.
Oh, keep your head down, Justin. Keep your head down. The three guys that you are watching moving around this arena, they save lives. That's what they do. If there's 3 inches between a bull and a rider, one of those three men will be there. They are all three recognized as world champions. Welcome, bullfighter from Texas, Weston Rutkowski. From Oklahoma, Nathan Harp is here, one of the greats. And the tall superstar, Evan Allard, has the camera on today.
So we got a man in the can and a man in the cam. That's a nice way. Reed Barker, we need to ride. The people are going to help you do it. Comfort, Texas is the home of Barker, who's a national finals bull rider. And let me tell you what, you don't go with the qualifications like the Wrangler NFR without being great. Ghoul Fool 821 from the Butler and Son Rodeo. This bull ought to do his thing. One jump out and then crack it back. Get a little rumble going. It's okay. Let's do it. He's going to do it. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. At Rodeo Austin. You know what? It says 8 seconds on the board. We got a ride. Wow. That's a nice way to get them rolling. How about an 82-point ride turned in for Barker? 82.
Lon Danley is about ready to nod. He's number 10 in our world standings right now. He's from New Mexico. And the buck and bull called Price Buster is what he's drawing. Come on, Lon. Need a little help? Come on, help him, help him, help him. Free hand came down, resulting in a no score. If you're wondering what it looks like from the point of view of our bullfighters, look at this. We put a camera on them every night. Last night, this is what our bullfighters saw right down in that arena. That is way too close and personal for me, buddy. I don't know what they get paid, and I don't need to know. I just know I don't want any part of it.
Ah, that one was too close, I can tell you. Okay. How's everybody doing on our left side across the way? All of the fans over there. How about everybody over here on the right side? All righty. I think we're going to go to Alex Guzman as our next man would get ready. If it is, 777s is one of the greatest bulls in our game in the Butler and Son Rodeo. I'd like to tell you it's going to be easy, but it's not. Let's help him try to make it look easier. Do it. If he's ever going to do it, right now's the time. Whoa, man. You see the size of the horns on that brindle bull, Justin?
Wow. I'm talking wow. Okay. There. When I tell you that is one of the greatest bulls in our game, that's not an exaggeration. For tonight, and because he came back around to it, he didn't have the kind of night he usually would. So, they have given Guzman the option to take a 60 or just to get on another one and do it again. He can throw that score out. We'll see what he decides, but I'm going to bet I know what it is.
How many people say he should do it again? Rerun! You know what? Let's all say it. Rerun! Say it louder. Rerun! Is he going to do it? Cool.
We're going to find out. When we go to Las Vegas and we introduce Elliot Jacoby, we say he is the pride and joy of Texas Hill Country. He's from Fredericksburg, Texas.
Texas.
And he's got a great bull called Captain Call that should turn back right in the latch. Come on, everybody. Slap your hands together. Get a little energy going. Get one going. Come on. Get a little beat going here. Come on. Texas Hill Country Bull Rider, let's ride!
I'm dynamite, and I win that fight. I'm a power load.
Ooh. Give him a little hometown love if you don't mind. He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
All righty. Let's take a look as we get set, as they bring in the lineup for you right now. There's a lot of things going on down inside, and I think I've got a pretty good idea of what may be going on down inside right now. We have bragged on the talent of these guys. I'm talking about Weston Rakowski, Nathan Harp, and Evan Allard. How have you liked their work so far? They've been doing a pretty good job. How would you like to see a little American freestyle bullfighting going on? They're world titleists. We got to do more than that. How would you like to see a little American freestyle? And let me tell you something about the Butler and Son Rodeo. They don't just bring in pets to do this. Turn it up. Let's go. They got to hear you. Hey! That barrel around with Justin in it like absolutely nothing. You gotta salute him. Folks, the man in that barrel for all of them. How about it for Justin Rumford as well? Huh? All right.
Alex Guzman was offered another opportunity, and he's got a great bull. This bull called Rump Shaker. They won a bunch of money in Austin, Texas a year ago on this bull. Nice little matchup right here. So far tonight, an 82 score. Rusty, I think we got a quick second. Take a look at the leaderboard. We have had some huge rides, 90, 88s, 85 and a half from Big State Electric. This, I think, is a bull that could certainly rival some of those high scores. They win money all over the country on this bull. Come on, Alex. You can do it. Ooh.
You know what? We watched some awful good bull riders tonight in our bull fighters and that clown. How about we give them all a thank you on their job? Boy, the excitement of what it's all about, and it'll culminate in our finals on the last Saturday night that are brought our way by Capital Cleaners. How about that?
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Going to be awesome. Stick with us for another 90 seconds because I want to introduce you to a very young cowboy, and that's exactly what he is a cowboy. His name's Jake Butler, and he's as good on a horse as any one of the cowboys you watch tonight. The difference is he's 9 years old, and he can handle that whip just as good as an adult can. He represents the Butler family, 5 generations strong, 70 years of producing rodeos. And tonight, Jake Butler said, you know what I'd like to do for our fans tonight? I'd like to show our fans the real heroes of rodeo. Because what good is a cowboy without the stock? You can be the best bronc rider in the world, but if you don't draw right, you can't win. Here they are, the bucking horses of the rodeo business. Take a picture, take a video. We want you to do that because we are proud of who we are, where we've come from, and where we're going. Those horses are in their everyday clothes right there, folks. No saddles, no bareback riggers, no bridles, no nothing. And when you talk about freedom as we did in the opening of our rodeo, there's nothing more free in the entire world than what you're looking at right there. Those horses only work just a few seconds a year, and they know tonight their job is done. When they look at the clock, it says 5 o'clock for those horses. They know it's green grass and cool water back at the house. I sure enjoy watching them run, don't you? Huh? Aren't they awesome? So, in talking about Jake Butler, let me tell you the rest of the story. Even though he's only 9 years old, he's thinking about 9 years down the road. He wants to go to a university. He knows he wants to be a stock contractor and a cowboy, but he also wants to be one of those with an education. I'll bet you tonight at Rodeo Austin, because of you folks in the grandstands, we got him just a little bit closer to the dream of being a college graduate. And I'm proud of you folks for doing that. Thank you for being with us. Jake, would you tell the fans thanks for coming to Austin tonight? Good job, my little friend. Good job.
Boy, that is awfully nicely done. That's going to close out the rodeo portion. Did you have a good time out here tonight for our part right here? What a great audience. On behalf of the Rodeo Company and Rodeo Austin and my partner right here in Wayne Brooks, thank you all for being the gracious audience you are. You know what? Bobby Bones and the